recording and we are streaming. Hey, oh, whoops! I need to do that. I forgot to manage the broadcast.
Ridiculous.
All right, there we go. Are we streaming? We should be streaming. I think it's going, and it is. I believe. Go live. Now we are. Okay. All right. We are back, I think. I'm just waiting to see it come up on the actual screen. There it is. We're back.
We're here?
Welcome back to the Bill Squire Show. I'm here with my co-hosts, AJ Cosimo.
Hi.
And Tommy LC.
Hello.
No more of the British thing, huh?
No.
Done.
Every once in a while, whenever we feel like
Okay,
it.
we-
I'm done forever.
You're done
Last
forever.
time you said
I'm
that it
over
was
it.
going to be a maybe thing. Because
No,
you said you missed it.
For me, it's a...
You've changed your mind
I've thought about it. It's been a couple weeks since we've done a show.
Yeah.
I've thought about it. I went back and forth. I've decided I'm not going to do it.
That would have been, people would have liked that.
Sorry.
It's okay. I just didn't have the camera
It
on
came
you.
fast.
I know, it's really hard.
Hey! That's what happened.
Tommy, do you need some batteries for your fucking toys? That's what I got you.
No, mine
For
plug in. Oh, it's my Christmas present.
Yeah, that's your Christmas present. I got you a whole bunch of AA
Oh, hey, where are our
Duracells.
real Christmas presents?
I didn't bring them today.
You didn't even get us anything, did you?
No, I didn't. But I will get you guys something. I will
I
get
don't
you
even
guys
fucking
something.
want it now.
Yeah,
You
no.
don't even want it now? Whoa,
No,
I got you guys
actually.
Emmys.
I do. I'm giving money.
No.
I got Tommy Emmy Awards. I got Tommy Emmy
Yeah,
Awards.
I'm
I
not
got you
complaining.
some really nice things.
You got me some really
Whoa, I
interesting
disagree.
things. You got me some interesting things.
I got you some useful things.
Mm-hmm.
Very useful.
It's bright in here.
It is bright in here.
Is it like a New Year bright studio? Is that what's going on?
Right, is this... Okay, now I don't know what's going on. I don't think we were live for all that. Because, all right, now we're live. Now
Oh, so we're
live.
starting the show over again?
Yeah, I guess so. That's a little bonus
2023,
content.
Tommy,
Yeah.
meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
Yeah, that's right.
We literally started doing a show.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
1
everybody,
week.
welcome to the Bill Squire Show. Here's Tommy
Hi.
and AJ.
Hey.
Really, but it would have been really funny if you did the hello love.
I just railed against the hello love thing for about like 5 minutes
But
and
nobody
realized we weren't even on the show.
Yeah.
We weren't even doing a show.
Yeah, we had to get warmed up. You know, that's how we do things here.
Really?
Really?
Really? Because I was pretty warm.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. All right.
All right.
You just, why
Yeah,
don't
I've
you
got
do
the
that?
sweater.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
warm.
you guys.
Yeah.
Warm and
So
ready.
Bill, in that sweater, you look exactly head to toe like Chris Evans.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, but that's why I get
Who is that?
I get that all the time.
Yeah, dude.
People are like stopping me in the street, like, "Are you Captain America?"
You know what I
Yeah,
like
like-
about cable knit sweaters, Tommy, is their subtlety.
Yeah.
It's like you hardly notice you're wearing a big old cable knit sweater. You don't
It is
stick
kind of
out
just
at
like
all.
staticky looking.
Yeah.
Just static.
I like them. I'm
I
a
do
fan.
too.
Yeah.
This
I got
one's soft.
I got a couple for Christmas. I got my girlfriend a couple. Like they hang off the shoulder. They're very sexy.
Ooh.
I really like that look. I can't pull it off, but she can.
Mm.
Well, yeah, I don't know that I know any man that can pull
that
off
really
a
good.
sweater hang.
Well, Tommy.
Because I think if a man's gonna do it, I think they have to be pretty slender.
Yeah.
So I feel like a Jared Leto in his early young days.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm.
I feel like what's it? My So-Called Life, Jared Leto could pull off an off-the-shoulder sweater.
I feel like
Timothy Chalamet too. I
oh,
bet
Timothée
he could
Chalamet,
totally
yeah.
do it. I take
yeah,
that
he
back.
could.
Yeah.
He
Kermit
could.
the Frog.
Kermit,
Yes.
He doesn't have much in
No
the
shoulders,
Very
not
slender.
too many.
Very
yeah.
slender.
He's still got to have shoulders though.
What do you
And
mean?
he doesn't really got shoulders.
See, I don't know. I just feel like 2023 starting out with this rampant sexism you
Yeah.
guys are like putting on display right now. Like I
Mhm.
can't wear a cable knit, like a hanging sweater
Yeah.
over my shoulders because I'm a man.
You could do
No,
it.
you
I'm
could.
just saying
We
I don't know
haven't
if you
seen
could
it.
pull it off.
Yeah,
Let's see you do it.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
Well, that's not the right
Hold on.
kind.
It has to be like big and baggy though.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be
Hold
big
on.
on baggy.
Like this?
Yes.
This is what you're
That
talking
is
Do you
about?
know
exactly.
what shoulders are?
No, I'm T.E. Lawrence.
Hey, Boogered Up Podcast. What's up, guys?
What up?
Lawrence of Arabia. All right, so let's get into some stuff. Let's get into some content. This episode is called Butt Toucher. You want to start it off with the butt touching?
Sure. Yeah, it's your show.
All
I don't
right.
know. What do you mean? What's going on?
Let me get this up.
Did you touch someone's butt?
Did you
I
have
didn't.
anal?
Ooh, did your pee
Did you get
touch
pegged?
a booty?
No, we are. It's a butt toucher from the
well.
Michigan game.
Well,
So let me set it up for you.
okay.
So at the Michigan game, that was on Saturday, the dad of the quarterback and his girlfriend and his mom were all sitting together.
Mhm.
And when there was big moments, this one in particular, the dad, they put the camera on them and they caught the dad doing something kind of weird. You watch it and you tell me
The dad doing something weird to whom?
the girlfriend of
The quarterback.
the quarterback.
Oh.
So you watch this and you tell me
Which one's the dad?
if he's.
Who's the dad?
You'll see. You'll be able to tell when
Okay.
he's this guy right here in this.
That
hat.
guy? Okay.
Yeah, okay,
And
ready?
who's the girlfriend?
Her right here.
Her. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay, so he comes in.
No.
Ew, I don't like the little.
Yeah, see? Okay, so I'm going to let it play a few times. See that there's and then the little butt pat at the very end. Watch his
He does a
his
little
left
butt
hand.
pat?
Left hand.
Ooh, yeah, he does.
If it was just the finger, I wouldn't have been like, all right, like that's an accident.
Yeah.
But like the little pat at the end, get kind of.
You think he's a butt toucher? He's touching his.
I mean,
he's touching his
literally
son's.
he's literally touching her butt. Like
Okay.
I mean,
Play it again.
Okay, I'm playing it again. Hold on.
But whether or not what the intentions are here are somewhat unclear to me.
All right. So he comes in, slide, and then it looks to me like he's a dude that's like, I saw an opportunity to touch this hot girl's butt. I'm going to touch this hot girl's butt.
See, to me, it looks like he was kind of giving her like a thing.
Yeah.
Like I've done stuff like that to you before, but not like on your butt.
I was gonna say it's kind of low, like because I
Yeah.
could see it like that motion. It could kind of be like a brushing off kind of.
If
thing.
he was like looking at her.
but
and
I don't know.
doing
You
it.
don't want to look at
But
her.
you don't
want
want to, if you're trying to get away with something,
I could see both sides.
Yeah, but she never would have known if he was looking at her or not. And he obviously knew that there was no cameras on him.
well, obviously,
Obviously.
he didn't know that.
Well, no, I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's just kind of like I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't. He's a butt toucher because he like physically touched her butt, but I don't know if he
You don't think
intentionally
he
did
had
something.
intentions? I think he's like I want some incidental butt touching going on here.
I've
I
never
got
done that. I've
do you
never had
get?
that. Have you ever had that?
Have I ever had?
Like incidental butt. Like I want to touch this girl's butt, but I'm gonna like.
no, I don't do
oopsies.
that. But like I've been at concerts where you
Thank you.
see dudes being creeps.
when
and,
they're
like-
like try to shove you, like get past you, they put their hand on the small of your back, and I'm like, you don't need to do
Yeah,
that.
you
You could have
do
just.
Yeah,
that.
but like
but-
I'll do like I mean.
But I've also seen dudes at concerts that are like, you know, if you've seen the Woodstock '99 documentaries, there's a lot of dudes grabbing butts and boobs in those mosh pits and stuff like that.
Right, but that's
But they-
overt.
That's overt. But there's also dudes doing. They feel things out that way.
Yeah, to see how you're gonna react.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like most of the time you're gonna get punched.
Right, but that's why I
even
think he just
try?
went for like a little tiny butt
Well,
touch.
I've done it literally on the show to you by mistake. Remember the face touching thing?
Oh yeah.
Like, I
But
didn't
again,
need to
a
do
face is
that.
different than a butt.
Yeah.
Right, I would never do that to
Right.
you, but like it was like an unintentional. Like I don't even remember why I touched your face.
I don't remember either.
But
Oh
it
no,
was-
it was I didn't turn to the screen. I was looking
Oh,
the
yeah.
wrong way or
Oh,
whatever,
that's
and
right.
you just like
I just-
turned
yeah,
my
I just
head.
Kind of turned your head, yeah.
and it kind of looked aggressive.
yeah, but I didn't mean it to, and I don't think you picked up on that. But like I'm a
Yeah.
head toucher, but it wasn't sexual.
Right, but it was also like you weren't trying to sneak it. You were like,
But I don't think he was
showing-
trying to sneak it.
He looks like. Let's
yeah.
watch it again.
I'll watch this 1,000 times. Hold on, let me see here.
And I gotta remember my moves here.
Your moves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then I go over here, and then. All right, so the way he slides his hand across the butt first, then he drags the finger, and then he does the slap.
I'm just trying to. What have you
I
been
don't-
doing? I don't know.
One, he touched her cell phone with the finger.
Right, but I don't think he's looking for butt contact.
You think so? I mean,
I do.
The slap at the end.
the slap at the end is really the thing that.
Takes it. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And like even like he got cell phone, but he wanted butt.
Yeah, that's why he went for the other side.
Yeah. And look at the way like he kind of the way he slides his hand across it at first.
Did Michigan's quarterback say anything?
No, because maybe he has. I haven't heard
Which
anything.
one's the mom? Do they look anything alike? Could he have thought that was his wife?
No, I think the mom is. I think there's another picture where the mom's in it, where he was like looking at her. I think that's the mom in
the
front.
hug it.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's the. Yeah, that seems like a creep move to me.
And the way he turned around too, like right after.
Like you can tell by the way he's like looking off into space. He's trying to look like he's not doing anything.
Or he's trying not to do anything. See, like
twice he does a little hand slip and a smack.
I'm gonna say that the smack at the end is a little much. I'll say that. Like you kind of got me there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a little creepy.
Hold on, I want to see things that are hiding in plain sight here. I want to see this guy, this kid up here.
Watch
he
it
looks
again.
angry.
So
Yeah,
we're
let's
gonna-
watch it one more time.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, nothing happened. There was nothing wrong with him.
No, it's butt touching though. There's butt touching happening there.
Yeah.
It's the slap in the end that really sells it, but
I do love that it was on camera.
yeah.
Did they say anything about it?
It's kind of been not talked about. I
was
caught
like,
it
this
today.
is the first I've heard.
Yeah, can you push that back over here? So I caught that today because I was just trying to find anything that wasn't about Damar Hamlin, who would, because that's just so sad, and
I
like there's
know.
not really any updates, and like the more you would look at that stuff, the more it'd be like people being like, oh, it's because he's vaccinated and stuff like
That's what
that.
I was
and
hearing,
it's just
yes.
ugh, and it's gross. So I found this, and I was just like, that's a little weird. It's
It
a
is
little
weird.
weird. I
The
don't know.
butt toucher.
Butt toucher.
Mm.
He's a butt toucher. So, I mean, overall, are we ruling butt toucher?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, butt toucher.
I'm gonna say butt
Yeah.
toucher.
I know you were trying
probably.
to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, there's still part of me, but like that second smack really
The
kind of puts
smack
it
is
over
what-
the top.
Yeah, like he's trying to make some butt contact.
Yeah.
I mean, even the dragging of the fingers.
The dragging
Weird.
of the
It's just
fingers
a
weird, too. It's
weird
just-
thing
They're
to
weird
do.
movements. They're
Yeah.
not, especially when everybody else is like jumping up and clapping. Like he's not clapping. He's not like shaking his hands around. He's like turning. And he's like, oh, there's that butt I've been trying to touch.
Yeah.
And that's all I get from
Or
him.
maybe he's just like, yeah, my son's gonna be inside you later.
Ew.
He's like, let me watch.
Tell him to come in this butt a few times before
Yeah,
he
just
makes
right
you
here.
Mom.
Hold on, let me point at it and then give it a little smacker.
You
Smackaroo.
seen how accurate he is with the football. Wait till you see what
how
does his dick.
Yeah, how accurate he is. He's just like his old man.
Yeah. He's a
Ew.
straight up comer.
Ooh.
He's a gamer and a comer.
He's a gamer and a comer.
You know he wanted to sniff his finger. Brooke is saying,
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to sniff his finger.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
No, I mean even before I knew what was happening, I'm
You
like,
just
that's
like
the guy.
sniffing fingers.
You're
I'm
like,
just a
hi.
big
Yeah.
finger sniffer.
Yeah.
Honestly, personally, that's just who I am as a person. Everything okay?
Yeah. Well, I'm just reading some of the comments. If you worked restaurants, it's kind of secondhand to do back of hand on the back, but you have to do it properly unless you're overstepping. So that's a good point from the Boogered Up Podcast boys, where like if you're doing the back like that, but there's a proper way to do it. You don't have to go super low or
Right,
anything
yeah,
like
you
that.
just-
like it's
Tap
Yeah.
the back and
Uh,
switch over.
he ZIR said, couldn't he have just hugged her in excitement? Probably, but I think we're all going butt touch.
But then if he hugs her, then he'll get himself like a big old sniff.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Of what?
No, of
Just
his-
her
of-
hair.
yeah, of her
Oh,
hair.
yeah.
okay.
He's just like, ooh, I get why my son likes you.
He didn't get
You're
it until then.
He's like,
Until the hug, and I was like, yeah.
he's like, I
Good
get,
hair.
I could smell those pheromones
Mm-hmm.
you're secreting that my son loves. I don't know why he has like
You're
a
so
southern
yeah, I,
disgusting.
drawl.
know. I don't know where the guy's from, so maybe he does.
Maybe he does.
Maybe he does. It just works a little better.
Yeah, I guess so.
Did you guys watch Glass Onion?
Yes.
Yeah,
Speaking
let's
of that
talk about
accident,
Glass
yeah.
Onion.
Yeah, we can talk about Glass Onion.
If you haven't seen Glass Onion yet, then we're gonna be doing some spoilers here because I watched Glass Onion. Me and Danny watched it last week, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
I liked Knives Out better, but Glass Onion was
same.
still really, really
Yeah,
fun.
I like
think
Knives Out better too.
Knives Out was a little more serious, and
Yeah.
in Glass Onion, like, we're just gonna make
Yeah,
a fun,
yeah, we're
silly
just
movie.
taking-
Like,
we're
it was
taking the
way more
gloves off.
comedic.
Yeah.
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 The first one was a really good.
Who done it?
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like in both of these though, I knew who did it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just like I can just tell who did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't as sure in Knives Out, but I predicted, and I think it was who everybody wanted it to be in Glass Onion, and I don't think anybody had a problem with it.
Yeah.
Being that it's just like, okay, let's see all the clues, and I'm excited to do a rewatch because they put so much stuff in there that if you're watching closely, you'll see.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
guess we might
that's
have to
just,
go
but that's
rewatch
kind
it
of
then,
fun of
too.
a movie like
Yeah,
that, is
yeah,
to see all these clues thrown out there, and we're not even paying attention. Like when she throws the recorder into her purse, you can see that in the shot when they're just having a conversation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Shit,
you see
yeah.
like her
Quick
purse just kind of like move subtly.
Oh wait, no. Okay, yeah. I do
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah, I do.
So, but I mean, just like the island itself was great. Like set pieces were awesome, and then just letting actors just kind of go wild and have some fun. Like seeing Daniel Craig just really embrace this character and just love playing him and having the fun with it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just so
Yeah.
silly and so fun.
Kind of wholesome.
I like that we got to learn a little bit more about Benoit Blanc.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to kind of see who he was. And he's like he's got a good sense of humor and he knows it.
Yeah.
And he's just a fashion icon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, his wardrobe is incredible.
Yeah, it's impeccable.
The 2-piece male swimsuit.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
So good.
I'm a big fan. And then and the was it Ethan Hawke?
Yeah, Ethan
Yeah.
Hawke was in it for 10 seconds.
Yeah, but it's just because he was filming Moon Knight in the same area. And
Oh,
Ryan
really? Is that
Johnson's like,
why?
hey, you want to come be in this for a
Damn,
little
that's
bit?
funny. That's
It's
cool.
so yeah. I did a lot of reading on it and stuff like that, and just all the little Easter eggs. There's so much, and it's just a really fun movie, and it's. I would like to see movies go more in that direction. I want to see more just fun.
Ensembles.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because that really had a '90s vibe to it.
Yeah.
Like that, just great ensemble cast. Everybody's having fun, and you're just like, this is the reason you go to the movies. Everybody talks about it in a fun way. It's a good time.
Yeah, I felt like Knives Out felt more like an Agatha Christie murder
Yeah.
mystery than the Glass Onion did.
Yeah.
Like
Glass Onion-
tonally.
Glass Onion felt like a game of Clue.
Little,
Yeah.
Like, it
sillier.
really did feel like a game. But like when he figures out, like right at dinner, how his setup murder was going to be,
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Like that was just
It was funny.
fantastic.
Here's what I don't like really about those movies. Like if I have one mild critique about both Knives Out and The Glass Onion, is if you watch like these classic like whodunits, like mysteries, like on Masterpiece Theater on PBS, with like Poirot or Miss Marple or Sherlock Holmes, is they put all of the evidence in front of you so you can figure it out along the way.
Yeah.
Ryan Johnson like keeps things from you and then reveals them later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's no way for you to have really guessed it
Unless you're just going with a hunch, yeah.
unless you're going with a hunch. Whereas just like Ryan Johnson kind of like he was like, "Oh, but you didn't see this part," which to me it's just kind of like.
But then again, if you that's why I think you need to do another watch through.
No. I understand.
I think there are parts like that in the movie
But
where you could have caught it.
There's no way. There is no way for you. Or is this
First
a
viewing.
spoiler? Is this a spoiler?
Yeah,
thing?
I mean, we only got 2 people watching right now.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay.
So
So
we told people not to watch if they're. This is a great way to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
it's a
Great.
great the thing that I didn't like, there's no way for you to have known that was her twin sister until you're halfway through the film
Oh
and he
yeah,
shows you
Yeah.
that.
that's for sure.
Like there's no way
Yeah.
for you to know that.
That's
Whereas,
They
true,
don't drop.
whereas
that
just like there's
anywhere.
other there's
But then he wanted to have some twists and stuff like that, and he also wants to throw you off the path. of
right.
it.
I know, but that's the only
Yeah.
critique, is however mild as it is it doesn't feel like an actual murder mystery thing because. the director's withholding information from you instead of subtly placing it in dialogue, and
Right.
you're just like, oh well, here, look at what happened in the past. That there's no way you could have known this.
But that's okay. I mean, that's
that's
a
fine.
Slight critique. Yeah.
Mild critique.
Yeah. I mean,
Mild
I think
critique.
they kind of did similar things in Columbo.
No, they didn't.
They always had it out there.
Yeah, Columbo, that was a bad example because they always show the murder first.
Yeah.
And you know who did it every single time.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. At the beginning of Columbo, they show the murder.
No.
Yes, they do.
They show the murder, but they don't show who's doing it.
Yes, they do.
Do they?
And
I only watched it last year for like a couple episodes.
Right, because I told you,
yeah.
I told you guys check it out.
You were reading.
Oh, Columbo's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
No, I've seen like almost every single episode of Columbo because I love Columbo. No, every episode of Columbo, you see the murder happen, you see who did it.
Oh,
but
you're
the
right.
fun,
Okay, yeah.
The fun is watching Columbo
clues.
figure it out.
Yeah.
And
Gotcha.
and the Knives Out films kind of have a similar thing. The fun is actually watching Benoit Blanc work.
Yeah. Unravel it.
Right. You solving the mystery secondary. Like
Right.
who did it doesn't matter.
Right. It's watching him.
It's watching him
do. And then also, I love the idea of a world famous.
Gentleman sleuth.
Yeah, like that. That's amazing to me. I love that idea. And then I also love the fact that when you do catch the person, you get to give a big
Yeah.
like speech about how
Well, that's
you
the
figured
trope.
it out. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the trope, and that's
It's a
fun.
great
It's
trope.
so
It's a
good, yeah.
great trope.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those
Timeless.
things where, like, man, I really want to catch someone doing something so I can lay out a speech like this.
I was watching it. I was watching Knives because my friend Andrew hadn't seen Knives Out ever. He hasn't seen it. So I was
So
just like,
I watched this first with Danny hasn't seen Knives Out. She just saw this one.
oh, really?
So I'm like, I think she'll be able to. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it
it's
wasn't
not the same
like-
characters except for Benoit Blanc. So I'm gonna watch Knives Out with her soon, and I'll let you know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like, if it's more fun to watch him in that reverse order. But anyway,
he like literally he's watching it, and we're like kind of sitting on his couch in silence, and he's just like, how do you become a private detective? Like he's just kind of like looking. I'm like,
I think
what do
there's
you
a
mean?
lot of people that probably Googled that.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just like, I kind of want to be a private detective now. And I think that's like, I don't know about this because I remember growing up, and I'm sure you did this too. As a kid, you'd see something on TV, and you're like, I bet I could do that.
That seems like well, and also like, and I'm thinking like to when I was like a real young kid, I thought there was like 6 jobs. I thought there was
Really?
like because like
Firefighter,
all right,
police.
my dad's a bricklayer, so that's one. You build houses, you build stuff. So you're a builder, bricklayer, whatever it is. That's all the same job. And then there's an astronaut because that's
What
people
everyone
talk about
wants to do.
astronauts a lot. Firefighter, police officer, lawyer,
Mm.
and doctor. Like those were the jobs.
Those were all the
And
jobs.
then that's all the jobs. And so like
But like, did you not watch TV and go like, who acting isn't a job?
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I'm talking pretty young though. I'm talking like
Oh, okay.
pretty young, where
Okay.
like you're not necessarily sure. Because I remember watching a show with my mom, and like a man and a woman kissed, and I was like, "How do they pretend to kiss and make it look so real?" And she's like, "I think they just kiss." Because I thought it was illegal to kiss anybody that wasn't your like wife,
Oh.
because I was that young of a kid,
Mm,
and not even illegal, but like, how could anybody do that?
right.
Mm-hmm.
How could, you're only supposed to kiss someone that's really special to you.
Mm.
And I knew that they were actors and they weren't actually together.
Yeah.
So that was probably when I was a little older than the 6 jobs era, but it was
The
still
6 jobs
pretty
era.
stupid stuff to think.
Did you ever see anything where you're just like, you watch something on TV and you're like, I think I could legitimately do that?
I mean, comedy was actually kind of that
Yeah.
way for me.
Yeah.
It just seemed like the funnest thing to do. But then, I don't think I had a lot of desire to do any work.
Right. That makes
so,
sense.
So like if I saw someone like being like a logger or something like that, I'm like, well, they're having a good time, but
Yeah.
I don't want to be cutting down trees all the time.
Right.
That seems like a lot more than I'm willing to do.
I remember being like 12 years old and like seeing The Deadliest Catch and going, I could do that.
Oh, so,
I mean,
yeah.
being like, and then now, like as a 33-year-old man, I'm like, I'm a fucking
Absolutely
idiot.
not. Yeah,
They're
yeah,
absolutely not. I can't be a longshore
I'm,
fisherman.
I'm thinking of that show from like because I watched that in my 20s.
hmm
and I'm thinking like, yeah, maybe. But then like as soon as I get hit with water, you're like, no, fuck
Yeah,
that.
no,
Like,
I'm out.
Once they show the boat sideways, you're like, no, this is not
It's somebody
an
who
easy
can't
job.
really swim.
And then they show
like, I'm like, I could be out
Yeah.
on a boat.
and they're out there for 18-hour shifts.
Yeah.
Just like no sleep, no rest, no breaks, really. Yeah, oof. Because of how hard my dad's job was being a bricklayer and like the manual labor that went into that and how tired he was, I saw that as like a torturous type job. Like some people see that and they're like, oh, that's fulfilling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, because I'm like, he works so hard, but he's got nothing left at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
that seems really sad and like brutal.
Boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, depressing.
Yeah. And then like the anger. Yeah. Mailman, I probably knew what a mailman was
Oh yeah.
around then too.
Mhm.
So maybe it might have been 10 jobs, but
Yeah.
wasn't a
OnlyFans
lot.
model.
You know,
Did you know about
At
that
age
when you were
at-
when you were
at
6?
6 years old.
Yeah.
I sure did, and I don't remember why. But yeah, what was like do you remember like the first thing that you wanted to be when you were a little kid?
I also was one that had no care to work, so
Yeah.
no real like solid thing. I used to always like the people who type in the courtrooms.
Mm-hmm.
I used to
Oh,
be like, I can
stenographer.
fucking do that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I can fucking do that. But yeah.
You got that weird little typewriter.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know about a small one relearning, but
When's like the
Nothing.
first like you're like, oh, I can go in this direction. Like, you know, like how did you end up getting the jobs that you had? Like, how'd you end up going in that direction?
my
being, like-
my first, well, like I had just regular like
Mhm.
kid jobs or whatever, but my longest one was my last job in hospice, and I actually got that from my husband's mom.
Okay.
So my mother-in-law got me that
So it was just kind of
job.
like an opportunity that came.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, I can do this.
Yeah, it was literally somebody was going on maternity leave, and
Uh-huh.
she's like, you could try it. And
Oh.
then I was there for like 9 years. But this job was also kind of just recruited from a previous coworker,
Mm-hmm.
started a new company. So I like doing like typing, data entry, like behind the scenes kind of analytical stuff. But
You
yeah,
really do
no
have
real
an
fucking
introvert,
cares.
extrovert type of personality.
Yes,
where
yeah.
You're like, look at me, but don't talk to me or do
Precisely, yes.
Look at me when I tell you to look at me, but other than that, just leave me the
Leave me
fuck
the-
alone.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
very much an introvert.
Yeah, like working from home, I love. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people say they can't do it. I fucking love it.
I could
Yeah.
like
I'm
never.
so productive.
I could never leave my house ever again and be totally fine.
Yeah,
Dude,
like
could
I will
do that.
retire as soon
I just
as
don't
I
want
can.
to work, but I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
like these, we were off for 18 days, and that was so nice. And like, you know, I have a very fun job, and one thing that I constantly have to remind myself about why I do what I do is because I don't want to do real work.
Right.
I really don't. So like, I'll see these guys that are like living off the land and they're like chopping wood and shit like that. And then I think back to when I had to actually chop wood. Like our house, we had like a wood burning furnace, and I'd have to chop that wood and put it in. And the thing is, if you don't fill it every 7 or 8 hours, your house gets fucking cold.
Mm.
And so sometimes at 4 in the morning, you got to go fill the fucking furnace, and that shit is brutal. So it's cute for your Instagram reels and stuff like that, for your TikToks. But when you're actually doing it, man, it is not.
Some people
fun.
love it.
Some
Yeah.
people love it.
Like,
I'm
don't
not
get
one
it.
of them.
I remember when I saw Office Space for the first time, and Ron Livingston's
Yeah.
character like goes from like working in an office that's like air conditioned and temperature cooled, and now he's doing construction, and he's like, "Oh, I love it."
Yeah.
I'm like, "You're insane.
What the
Yeah,
fuck? Yeah.
absolutely.
You're insane. You deserve to die." Like, what are you
But
talking about?
I was with him when they said like, well, what do you want to do? And he's just like, nothing. Like, I love doing nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I played so much Yahtzee over those 18 days.
Yeah.
Like, I got really into Yahtzee
Well,
like-
why did you get really into Yahtzee?
because I had never played it before.
What?
Oh, really?
So
I
we went
used
to this
love it.
cabin, and that was one of the games that they had at this cabin that we rented. And I was like, I never played Yahtzee. It always seemed like a game that I wouldn't like. And then I played it, and like I figured out like their strategies and shit. I'm like, oh fuck, I love Yahtzee.
That's
Like, and
something.
so I bought like
Yeah.
5 different like color shakers with matching color dice and like this like felt
Damn.
dice table so that I can play Yahtzee with my girlfriend. And you know, we've had friends over to play Yahtzee.
Yeah.
I'd love you guys to come over to play Yahtzee.
I would love
It's
to
a
come
good
over.
time.
Yeah, I
It's
love
a good
Yahtzee.
time.
You know what I will give you credit for? Is you will try it.
Yeah.
You will try the thing. Even if you're like, yeah, I don't want to do that, you will try it. I will not.
I know you will. You're
I will
not a trier.
I'm not a trier.
Yeah.
Like, if I know I won't like something, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
And you can't make me do it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a despicable thing about me. I don't know. I haven't gotten there
I think you
yet.
should be a little more open to trying things.
Yeah? You have
Yeah.
a booger in your nose. On the right
Try it.
nostril. No.
All right. Oh, that is
Yeah.
pretty good booger.
That was a good booger.
Do you want a tissue?
Oh yeah.
You ever fucking, it was 3 years ago. If we would have saw him doing that, we would have treated him like he was a fucking witch in Salem. Like, oh, he's sick. Get the fuck away from me, you
Right.
dirty son of a bitch. Yeah, I won't try the thing.
You won't try the thing.
No, because
Like what? Are you talking about like a job?
Like,
or
for example, crowd work.
oh yeah.
When we asked him to do the crowd work thing, he's
I
like,
won't
I
do
I'm
don't
the
wanna
same way as
try.
you.
Yeah, I don't.
yeah.
But I know that I'm not gonna like it.
Mhm.
It's like asking me. It's like, hey, do you want to try this feces? It's really
Right.
good feces.
Yeah.
It's
What
like,
if it is really good feces? Like honey.
but don't even
like
the
honey.
best.
Like honey.
Even the best
that feces?
feces.
Is
No,
honey
I don't
feces?
think honey's
Okay.
feces. Even the best
Whatever it
feces
is,
is
it's
still
fine, good.
feces.
Yeah.
What if it's really delicious?
That was Confucius
Mm.
that said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a little more. I got another thing for us here.
Okay.
Make sure I have this all set up correctly. Because we'll go here and then do that one. All right, so I posted a video last week, and this person got, or just I think I just posted a day ago. Yeah, it's 1 day ago, and for whatever reason, this person was really into. Wait, is that the right one? Oh, did I download the same thing twice? I did. Hold on.
Mm.
Or I might have opened it twice.
Well, looks like me and
What a-
Tommy got to carry
What
this
a
show now.
fucking piece of shit. There we
Name
go. All right,
change.
got it. Okay, so this person took this joke about my stepkids and made it all about Jesus. And I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's talk about Jesus for a while. And so we talked about Jesus, and it starts off right here. As you can see, it says, believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross for your sins and trust that through that sacrifice alone, not by your works, you will go to heaven, and you will go no matter who you are or what you've done. And then I go, who is Jesus? And they go, God's son from the Bible. And I go, who did God fuck to have a son? And they go, oh, hold on, I gotta switch to the next one.
You didn't.
There it is. Oh, fucking, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
It keeps doing this wrong thing. So hold on, I got it. So then it goes. I gotta bring it over here. All right. So he goes, he didn't. The Holy Ghost conceived Jesus in Mary's womb. Oh, so a ghost came and Mary got it. And they just go, no. Like, I think that's a very defeated no.
That's how I'm reading it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then people piled on and they're like, no, Jesus told me that a ghost came in his mom. And then this person just goes laughing my ass off. So
That's so funny.
So
You and I have both been playing online with some funny things.
yeah,
Yeah.
your replies to the scammers that are trying
Yeah.
to get $40 million to go to school in Haiti.
That's
Ghana.
crazy.
Ghana.
Yeah, I'm just like, wow, you should move to America. It's way cheaper to go to college
I
here.
know, right?
Yeah.
40 million's a
In
lot.
Ghana.
Yeah, for Ghana. Maybe it's better schools there. I don't know.
I could buy the country of Ghana for $20 million.
I thought it was 40 million.
No,
Oh,
I
you
could buy it for
so you buy
20.
two Ghanas.
I could buy 2 Ghanas. One for me and one for my dad.
How were you guys' Christmas and stuff?
It was good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had a
good.
good Christmas.
Chill.
Yeah, dude.
I'm 33 years old. I mean, Christmas is
we
just
we
kinda
had a
like-
pretty
Yeah.
fun Christmas though. Like we did a lot of Christmassy stuff. Like I was really into Christmas this year.
Yeah.
Where like we wrapped a lot of presents
Mm-hmm.
and like had like this is the most presents I've ever had to unwrap since I was like a child.
Really?
Yeah, because
Mm.
me like first of all anything that I ordered from like November 15th on, I'm like that's this I bought for myself, but I'm like, I'm gonna wrap it and give it to myself because I just wanted shit to open on Christmas for once, because like I haven't had that in a while. So, but I got a.
Did you wrap them yourself?
Some of them, and then some of them Danny wrapped. Yeah,
so sad.
It's
like a sad thing. Yeah, it's kind of sad, Tommy. It's a little sad.
Yeah.
It's a little sad. I bought myself stuff. I'm gonna wrap it, and then not use it for a month. And then I'm gonna open it on Christmas.
But
Maybe he
if
hopes
it
to
makes me
forget
happy,
it.
how is it sad? Huh?
You're right. You're right. You're right. It's not
As
sad.
long as
It's not
you're happy.
You're right, Bill. It's so not sad because it makes you happy.
What did you have to open on Christmas?
I had stuff. I got stuff.
You got some stuff.
Yeah, I got some stuff.
I had a lot of stuff.
I
Because I take care of me. It's called self-care.
I got a bidet.
Yeah,
I got some hot sauce.
Have you hooked up the
some
bidet?
other bullshit? What?
Did you hook up the bidet?
Yeah, I did.
How's it going?
I have not hooked up the bidet. I'm sorry. I haven't hooked it up yet. I'm
Neither
sorry.
did Pound Cake. I'm kind of disappointed in you guys.
Wow.
Not hooking up the bidets.
I'm sorry.
I thought that was a good
I would've
present.
Me and
hooked it up
Pound
if I
Cake
had
actually bonded over the bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him open his bidet. I'm like, Bill got me the same thing.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm not even sore about it. I was like, my asshole's sore about it.
Well, obviously it's not because you
Right.
haven't even used it.
No, but I feel like Pound Cake and I were like, we're every time we use it, we should like hit each other up and be like, hey, do you want to use the bidets together?
Yeah. Bidet buds.
Yeah, do you want to be bidet buds?
There you go. What about you, Tommy? You do any Christmassy stuffs?
Not really. We just kind of exchange small little gifts. Brandon's not a
Yeah.
gift giver, so
Okay.
so it's kind of we just
He's not a gift giver, Brandon is.
yeah. No, well, it's more like
He's very
we
selfish.
no, like we just buy what we want.
Well,
when-
and
when
that's
we
kind
want
of
it,
thing.
you know
like,
what I mean? Like
that's why
gift-
I was like, okay, for so many years, I just buy what I want. I'm
Right.
Like, okay, well, this year I'm going to buy what I want, but I'm going to make myself wait to
Yeah.
open it.
See, that
Yeah.
just seems like unnecessary.
yeah.
I don't know. It made for a fun Christmas morning.
Yeah. Oh,
I know.
Danny got me a
opening
bunch of
stuff is
stuff, too.
fun,
Yeah.
but like when you don't know what it is.
Yeah. When you know
Well,
what it is, it's
also,
different.
it had been so long
You
since I
forgot?
wrapped the stuff. I'm like, I forgot what
I
thing
would have
it is.
remembered exactly what
Mhm.
every single one of them was.
Well, you have a better memory. I drink, so I
yeah, there you go.
and I think I wrapped most of the stuff while I was drunk. So
Yeah.
it was kind of a surprise.
It was a surprise.
Yeah.
I participated in a white elephant.
Okay.
Ooh.
I brought a pair of nunchucks
That's
to
awesome.
the white elephant.
Hell yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Did people fight over them?
Did you try and get them back?
No, I didn't try to get them back.
Oh,
No, you
okay.
can't do that. That's that. You can't do
what's
that in
the
the white elephant.
Yankee
Yeah,
swap I was thinking of? The Yankee
Yeah.
swap's the one where you can like trade and be like, oh, I actually want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I gave the nunchucks away.
I thought that was part of the white elephant.
No, you can't. You
The
can't
white
get the
elephant-
thing you brought.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. I misunderstood.
You can steal like the
Yeah.
gift, and that
Yeah.
did a couple cycles. A lot of
Yeah.
people wanted the nunchucks.
Yeah.
Hell
Some
yeah.
people took the nunchucks from other people just to spite the other person.
Just 'cause- so they wouldn't have
Yeah,
them.
so
That's
they
funny.
wouldn't have them. That was funny.
That's a fun
Yeah.
time.
That was actually the second time I brought nunchucks to the same white elephant. You guys want to hear a story?
Yeah.
It was my favorite Christmas of all. This is maybe like the 2 Christmases before the pandemic. So 2018,
Yeah.
I brought a pair of nunchucks. I'm like, this is gonna be a great idea. I'm like, this is gonna be fantastic. So we went to my aunt's house, who does like Christmas Eve and stuff. I brought the nunchucks as the gift, knowing full well that every person I'm related to cannot be trusted with a pair of nunchucks.
Yeah.
With a pair of nunchucks. So my brother-in-law got the nunchucks, and he's just like, "Oh, these are awesome," because they're fucking nunchucks.
Yeah.
because nunchucks are awesome. You'd be thrilled with nunchucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
I would love it.
So he's just
Christmas
like, oh, this is
present.
awesome. And then my uncle, the guy who's hosting the party, my aunt's husband, is just like, white elephant, I want those nunchucks.
Aw.
And my brother-in-law was like, no, I want the nunchucks. So like, I don't want the nunchucks. He's just like, yeah, that's how it works. I want the nunchucks. And he's just like, but I want the nunchucks. And then jokingly, he like swings them and like hits my uncle in the foot. Wasn't that hard, but my uncle has like neuropathy
What the fuck?
in his feet, and he just went fucking off, almost ruined Christmas.
Holy
He was mad?
shit.
What?
He was mad.
Yeah, he got hit in the fucking foot.
Yeah, and yeah.
Because he has neuropathy. Like, I don't know, you know what neuropathy is?
Yes.
It just constantly feels like your shit is falling is
Yes.
asleep.
Yeah.
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 Like pricks and shit. So he just gets like whacked
That's
Not
hilarious.
that hard. I
It's
would
still
say
enough to like
still enough to
piss
like
him
fuck
off,
you
yeah.
up
And he wanted
if you have neuropathy.
nunchucks. What nunchucks?
Yeah.
he had a
Made
numb
his
foot.
foot numb. Yeah.
Right. So my uncle like went upstairs and everyone got like real quiet. We were like, and then I was just like, and then the first thing I said, I was like, really glad I didn't bring the katana. Yeah. So that was a magical Christmas.
I
And then
love
the next
it.
year, I brought like a Stretch Armstrong and like a gallon of lube.
So one Christmas, I was at a Christmas party, and I think I was in kindergarten. So what, 6 years old? It's about kindergarten.
Yeah, something like that.
5, 6 years old.
Yeah.
And I stepped.
It's around the age where you think there's only like 6 jobs.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nurse was probably one of them too that I thought of.
Probably.
Yeah. Like if you're a girl, you have 2 jobs: you're a teacher or you're a nurse. Because that's
The
how
6-year-olds are
things work.
sexist.
Well, 6-year-old Mormons kind of are.
Yeah, that's true.
So I went to this Christmas party and I stepped on this guy's foot and he launched me into the air and I broke my arm.
Yeah, I love
And
this story.
Yeah, and then I had to spend the night in the hospital.
Did Santa come to your
My
hospital
mom
bedroom?
told me that Santa dropped off one toy for me that she could bring to the rest were at the house, but she got one from Santa that she could bring for me to open. So I was able to open.
Was it a
one
good
toy.
gift? Do you
It
remember
was
the
a
gift?
good gift. It was a transformer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it
Were you
was-
excited?
Yeah, it was. Can't remember which one it was, but it was like a cool.
Is that the only time you
Autobot.
ever broke anything?
I broke that arm twice in the same year. So earlier that year,
Oh, yeah.
getting out of a pool, like those little like kiddie pools, I slipped on the deck and fell on the arm and broke it in 2 places. And then around Christmas time, broke it in 2 places again. Same places. And that annoyed me because they told me like, oh, once this heals, your bone will be stronger than ever.
Yeah.
And I guess it never actually healed because
Mm.
broke in the same fucking places.
Is that the only time you ever broke anything?
I've like broken fingers and toes and stuff.
I've
but-
never broken anything.
I've broken so many things.
I've just
Wow.
gotten like a scar on my chin because I
Uh-huh.
was roller skating on my grandpa's porch deck and hit my chin.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got. Oh, and I have a heart scar on my knee too from rollerblading.
A lot of roller
Yeah, I'm
induced-
not good.
Did I tell you about my brother? Like my brother broke his arm rollerblading. He like broke this part of his forearm like in half.
Ew.
He like fell.
And that's kind of what I like. I broke it here and here.
Yeah, no, dude, it was like
Oh,
Fuck
like
that.
all the way around.
yeah,
Well,
like
mine was like hanging.
Ew. No.
yeah,
don't
well
say
his was
that.
like
Yeah.
Ew.
like it looked like his arm was like he broke his forearm.
Yeah.
Like both bones. He like went to like he was rollerblading,
Uh-huh.
and he like slipped and then fell backwards and tried to catch himself like this.
Yeah.
And then
Mm.
yeah, broke his
Not fun.
forearm in half, dude.
My friend's little brother broke his leg. They lived on a big hill, and he went down on it in rollerblades and like totally fucking wiped out and broke his leg, like the femur.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that was bad. That was one of those things where like you're like, why'd you guys let him do that? Like he was not an athletic kid. Why would you allow him? And they're like, yeah, we thought it would be funny. They're just mean to
Just
him.
breaks his leg.
Yeah.
None of the breaks I've ever had hurt as bad as sprains. So if you ever sprain anything, like it's so
Well,
much
because you
worse.
kind of go because
I've
you
sprained
don't have like the
fingers
nerves in your
before.
bone that you think you're gonna have.
Right, it
So
hurts. Like
it
a broken
hurts.
bone hurts. Like it doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
It's making
But,
me
But
like,
a
sick.
sprain is
like,
everything's mangled
Yeah.
and fucked up.
Yeah.
And soft tissue injuries, dude, are
Yeah.
the fucking worst. Do you remember when I broke my tailbone? When I like fractured my tailbone? My entire back
When
was
did
like
you do
black
that?
and blue.
Ooh.
This was like right around when I first did the show. You don't remember that? It was around the time I met Jake Barkus. I showed
Okay.
him. Next time you see Jake, ask him
I
about
don't think you showed
How'd you
me.
do it?
It was bad. What?
How'd you do it?
I slipped on ice. I was like coming down my steps.
I broke a girl's tailbone once.
Did
By
you really?
accident. Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, you did, a boy.
No, I was in 6th grade or 7th grade. I think 7th grade. And this girl went to sit in her chair at lunch, and I just did the old pulled it out from under her. Because like we kind of liked each other, and so like we'd flirt, and so at that time you don't actually know how to flirt.
Yeah, you just
So you're
injure
I'll
each
just,
other.
I'll just injure you. That'll show you how much I like you. And she went down on those like concrete polished floors in a school
Uh-oh.
and totally broke her tailbone, and I felt so fucking bad.
I'm gonna call Jake right now.
Did she cry?
I see, like, I was like walking out of the room, so I didn't even know how she reacted to it. I just was like laughing with my friends, like, ha ha ha. Yeah, felt like an asshole.
Hilarious.
I call Jake right now.
I mean, it's really no point. He's just going to be like, yeah,
it was pretty bad. Yeah,
it was bad. It was horrible.
Okay. All right. Well, I think there was one more thing I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember. No, I think that's all. I think we got it for this week.
Got it. Yeah.
Thanks to everybody that came out to Chris McQuanziga. That was good. And thanks to everybody that checks out the podcast every week. We missed you, and we're back. See you next week.
Bye.